Hey there, my name is Rick Bull. I DJ, produce and perform live techno and house under several pseudonyms, perhaps the best known one being Deepchild. I've released and remixed material for over 30 labels, including names like Thoughtless Music, Trapez, Get Physical, Ministry of Sound, High Grade, Sleaze Records, Future Classic, and even occasionally hip-hop labels like True Thoughts. I performed at festivals like Exit Festival in Serbia and techno clubs like the infamous Berghain in Berlin. Anyway, you can find out more about what I do at www.deepchild.com. So essentially, techno is my thing. Interestingly enough, hardware is also my thing, and moreover, a fascination with working with limited, simple tools, noise, technical anomalies, and lo-fi aesthetics to maximize creative possibilities. I'm an adamant believer that usually less is more, and that understanding and exploring simple processes well is often far more creatively empowering than overcomplicating things. I'm also a firm believer in accidents, mistakes, and production processes which cause intentional, organic, and unpredictable results. My first decade or so of music production was very direct and involved no computer-based audio synthesis at all. I was using old, noisy, clunky samplers, synths and effects, and drum machines, and my schooling in techno involved taking a piece of gear and exploiting and exploring its idiosyncrasies through working with its inbuilt limitations and often my lack of knowledge of the piece of gear. For example, reducing sample bit rates or working in mono with old samplers to save memory space used to be standard process for me. And it made it necessary to create workarounds for using limited resources to make original and still compelling results. Similarly, a lot of my early productions and current ones too involved running old machines through noisy guitar pedals or effects chains to compress and saturate them, since I didn't have any expensive outboard gear. When I started to use Live, it opened up a wide range of new and powerful processing options to me. Yet, ironically, I maintained a basic and tactile approach to DAW software use, and I still do. The point I want to make, and the territory I'm inviting you to explore with me here, is that hardware has remained so compelling to me and many others because its limitations and so-called bugs offer their own creative signatures and challenge us to explore simple processes to the max. It's often so easy to get distracted by millions of options, but I hope that this tutorial series can offer you a few robust, if occasionally unlikely, ways of thinking about live tools like the simpler drum rack, saturation effects, EQ treatments, stereo placement ideas, and more. Think of this as a creative toolbox of ideas for those of you looking to establish a particular sound of your own, rather than merely being taught how to acquire a complex skill set. These tutorials are primarily basic to intermediate level, with some more complex techniques, which I hope you'll follow. What's most important though, is that you do make these ideas your own. Experiment, make mistakes, and invent new ways of really humanizing the tools at your disposal. Dogmatic approaches are dull anyway, so let's be creatively smart, but also a little heretical. Because for me, this is really what makes great art possible.